Hello, and welcome to Lego GoofEbay, the show where I look at interesting, rare, or just plain goofy eBay listings that involve Legos. I'm Super Genius Creator, and today I have with me MagicalDiligentHero, who has now renamed herself to Eminem. So, right now she's playing a small harp. And right now we're looking at a rare Lego employee gift. A I think it's 7-in-1 or something. 7-in-1 wooden chess game set in new condition. So, I never knew this existed, but since I'm not an employee of Lego, I guess I wouldn't. It's apparently a game set that was given to employees by Lego. And, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. This is unusual. I mean, there's no plastic in it. Wait, are those dice plastic? Or, I don't know, but anyway. Yeah, it's mostly wooden and stuff, and, for $300, you can own this rare employee gift. Oh, and $15 shipping. And now let's look at another interesting thing. Here is a Lego, more employee gifts. Ole Kirk's house in a Lego model, which is an employee gift, plus the chess set in a box.
Pricey.
See? Yes, it is. I would not buy this, but if you happen to be some crazy collector, then hey, it has free shipping. So yeah, apparently this is a complete set from 2012. So these are the two different gifts, and yeah, this is interesting. So this model right here is a Lego model of the house of the founder of Lego. And this is just a weird wooden chess set. And now we have another employee gift. The 2011 Lego Duck. This one is based off of the original wooden duck, but built out of Legos. So yeah, now you can pull around a plastic Lego duck representing the wooden Lego duck from a long time ago. And hey, this one's actually this one's actually a fairly decent price. $90 isn't that bad. $19 shipping. That's pretty good for being something this rare. Up next is another rare thing. Lego wooden blocks. I didn't even know these existed.
Are they official?
I would guess so. They certainly look like something from that era. Wow. I never knew Lego even made wooden blocks. I knew they made wooden ducks and wooden airplanes and little plastic model cars, but that's interesting. And hey, for $250 plus $100 shipping, you can buy this ridiculously rare thing I've never even heard of. That is assuming that these even exist in the first place, which I'm really hoping they do. Anyway, next up is something that's also extremely rare. Lego Hero Factory Firelord, whom you can buy for only $10,000. What do you think of that
how
price?
is that rare?
Well, Hero Factory just ended, so obviously the set's price must have spiked up, I guess. That's why this seller is selling it for $10,000.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, $10,000 with free shipping. And if you'll notice, this seller is actually the same one from that we had quite a lot of listings from the first episode, with all the crazily expensive things. Remember that?
Yeah. I bought that set for $5 for your birthday.
Yeah, I mean, actually, that might have been a different seller on that particular one, but yeah, right in the world. I mean, this seller has both decent listings and absolutely outrageous listings. I have to wonder if the seller lists these as a joke of some sort. Anyway, next up is something very interesting. It is a rare Bionicle of War 3 Gears of War bootleg figure. And as you can see, it's definitely a bootleg figure because it has bootlegs. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is unusual.
Yeah.
What is this? Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
We have another unusual thing. Rare lot of Simpsons figures. that are bootlegs, again, from China. And if you didn't like the Lego Simpsons minifigures, you won't like these even more. Yep.
Look, they've really improved.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the legs. Look at that. You can tell this is some high quality production, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at that. Excellent printing. These could pass for the official versions, couldn't they?
Yeah, they're just as dorky.
Anyway, moving on, we have something also unusual. This is a 4 vintage Lego bone china miniature cat figurines.
Oh, they're so cute.
I'm going to guess it's not the same Lego that we're thinking about.
Taiwan.
I'm going to guess that this is a different Lego. Because,
Well, obviously.
yeah, it has to be. Wow. These are kind of cute. I've never. It's still kind of funny, though. And now, let's take a look at another thing. This is apparently what looks like Makuta, but with Anua's head. And what happened when the Toa tried to form a Toa Keita, but something went wrong and it's missing a head.
Or he stole his head.
Maybe. And hey, it's only for you European buyers. It's only about $1 in the bidding, and it's 1 day and 18 hours left. This is actually a pretty good deal for the parts. I mean, you get sort of getting close to complete Makuta, and most of the parts to build Toa and stuff. So it's a good deal for parts. Next up, we have another interesting thing. This is another European listing. 5.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
I mean, look at this. Look at that. That is the ultimate load of Bionicle sets for a cheap price. If I was in Europe, I would be
Wait, can't
bidding
you buy
on
it
this.
if you're not in Europe?
As you can see down here, it says, may not ship to the United States. You have to read item description or contact seller for shipping options. And it doesn't really say anything about that. So maybe if I paid for the shipping and hoping it's not ridiculously high. Look at this. Look at all this. That's like all. This is like a humongous collection. If you're wanting to start up a Bionicle collection, go here. Go here now because this won't last forever. Look at that. It even comes with the Manas, the only remote controlled Bionicles. This alone would be a deal if it was for this price. But add all this, and this is like the best deal you're going to find in ages. Oh my goodness. What in the world? That must be all the parts. Because, good grief. If you're looking for mocking parts, this is where you go. If you're looking for a Bionicle collection, this is where you go. If you're looking for just boxes, this is where you go. This is a deal no matter how you slice it. Unless, of course, the shipping turns out to be ridiculously expensive. But be warned, there's already 4 people you're going to have to compete with. So, last but not least on today's episode is, you may have heard of the slang term for Bionicle, which is bonkle. You've probably never heard that. You know, bonkle. It's a slang term for Bionicle.
Why bonk?
Bonkle? Because it's, I don't know, it's just silly. But look at this. Look at this. It's souvenir fridge thing magnet. I love bonkle. Of course, it's not actually referring to bonkle as in Bionicle. It's actually referring to a village in Scotland called Bonkle. Yep, there's a village called Bonkle.
We'll just get a permanent marker and write I and cross out the K.
No, really, this is how they spell the slang term for Bionicle. Bonkle.
Anybody want a bonkle?
I love bonkles. And hey, this ain't a bad price for something. If you're living in Europe and you want to have a silly magnet, or if you're up into the village called Bonkle, or if you're a Bionicle fan, or if you're both, then buy this. Okay. That's an interesting coincidence. Well, that's all for today on today's episode of Lego GoofEbay. Well, you didn't say much, Eminem.
Can't move my face. I've got a face mask on. I can't really talk very well.
Oh.
I can't even smile.
Okay. Well, is that why you're playing the harp a lot? Okay. Okay, that's all for today's episode. I'll talk to you again next time, whenever that is. Goodbye.